Welcome back to Here's the Thing. I'm Nolan, and today I'm here to review the new Konami release, Silent Hill F. To give you a short background on my history with the series, I have personally only played Silent Hill 2 Remake. I thought Silent Hill 2 Remake was good, but not great. I was hoping for more. I was looking forward to the new entry of the series because I'm a big survival horror fan, and was excited to get a new survival horror experience. The game follows Shimizu Hunako as she tries to unravel the mysteries of what's going on in her town. That's a very loose description of what the game is about. I chose to play the English dub so as not to miss any dialogue during gameplay. I thought the English cast did very well. The lead actress was great. The only person who stood out in a negative way was the person who played the lead's father. He overplayed it a bit. It didn't take me too much out of the story, but it was distracting at times. I enjoyed the story. I sometimes felt it was told in a needlessly convoluted way. I would say about 25% of the way through the game, I was pretty confident I knew what it was about, though by the end, it was not about that, and I was completely wrong. But by the end of the game, I'd say it was somewhat left ambiguous, though pretty clear, I think. I could be wrong, but I think I know what the game is about. The ending was super abrupt, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but hopefully when I play it more and see other endings, I will enjoy the ending or feel more confident in my feelings about it, because right now I just sort of feel underwhelmed. Graphically, the game is gorgeous. Aesthetically, it's very nice. If you're a fan of the Japanese culture or Japanese aesthetic, you will probably really enjoy the game. The weakest part of this game, I would say, is the gameplay. The combat is alright, but unfortunately they throw a lot of enemies at you as the game goes on. Story-wise, it stays pretty horror-esque the whole time, but gameplay-wise, it becomes very action horror by the end. But unlike, say, Resident Evil 4, it doesn't have the combat system to back up an action game. I recommend playing on story difficulty for the action and hard difficulty for the puzzle. Story difficulty for the action still provides a challenge, but doesn't feel unfair, whereas hard, at least on a first playthrough, feels unfair, and the combat being clunky just makes it all the worse. I wouldn't say the puzzles are too difficult on hard, but at times I do feel that the solution was not quite fair for the hint given. There are some puzzles that require a decent knowledge on the Japanese culture that I just personally didn't have. Overall, I'd say I'd recommend the game. I'd personally give this game probably a 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. If you're a fan of survival horror, it's worth a try. If you're a fan of Japanese culture, it's worth a try. And if you're a fan of Silent Hill, it's worth a try just for that. That's going to do it for today, everyone. Make sure to check back in on the channel for all of our upcoming videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, like and comment, and keep on playing those video games.